A long time ago, in a valley bordered by tall mountains, there lived a builder named Asher. Asher did not build houses, he built bridges. He worked beside a fast, winding river, shaping stone with his own two hands. Asher was a good man, strong, honest, skilled, but he carried something heavy inside him, a worry that never seemed to rest. He would look at the stone he was laying today and worry about the storms of next year. What if the river floods? What if the stone cracks? What if the bridge is not strong enough for all the people who will cross it 10 years from now? These thoughts stole his peace, they stole his energy, one quiet hour at a time. Because of this worry, Asher worked slower than any builder in the valley. He would measure the same stone 10 times. He would mix the mortar, then dump it out, afraid it was never quite good enough for a future he could not see. His hands trembled, not from weakness, but from the fear of making a mistake that might haunt him for years to come. He could not feel the warmth of the sun on his back. He could not feel the simple satisfaction of a tool in his hand. The bridge stood half-finished, month after month, while the villagers waited. Asher could only see the day his work might fail. He could never see the good it was doing today. He felt like a servant to a tomorrow that had not even arrived. One morning, Asher stood on the riverbank, staring at his unfinished bridge. He watched the current rushing beneath it, fast and unforgiving. Fear gripped his chest. "I cannot finish this," he thought. "The future is too big, and I am too small." Just then, he noticed an old man walking slowly along the path toward him. This was known simply as the Keeper of the Way, a traveler who had spent his whole life walking the roads between villages. The keeper wore simple clothes and carried a long wooden walking stick. His face was kind, his eyes clear and quiet, like still water. He stopped near the riverbank and watched Asher for a while in silence. Then he spoke, his voice soft but steady. "Young man, why does your bridge stop here? The river keeps moving, but your work stands still." Asher felt a flush of shame, and slowly, he poured out his heart. "Master, I am frozen by the future. I worry the river will turn angry. I worry the years ahead will undo everything I build. I am trying to protect against a danger I cannot even see, and it is stealing my ability to work today." The keeper listened and did not judge him. "You are carrying too much," he said gently. "You are trying to lift the whole bridge at once. That is why your hands shake." He pointed toward a pile of rough, uncut stones waiting on the riverbank. "Come," he said. "Let me show you the real work of a bridge." The keeper did not offer a long speech. He simply bent down and picked up a single rough stone. "See this?" he asked. "It will become part of your bridge. It must last 100 years. Asher nodded. "Sadly, yes, that is exactly what frightens me." The keeper took a small chisel and a heavy hammer. He did not strike hard. He did not rush. He worked with a slow, steady rhythm, tap, tap, shaping one edge, then the next, studying the stone as if nothing else in the world existed. "When I shape this stone," he said, "I am not thinking about last year's storm, and I'm not worrying about some great storm still to come. I'm only asking one question. What does this stone need from me, right now, in this moment? If I shape it well today," he continued, "and if it fits perfectly against the next stone, it will stand strong for 100 years. But if I worry about the future while I work, my hand will strike too hard. I will crack the stone, and I will lose today's work chasing a fear that has not even happened yet." "The strength of a finished bridge," the keeper said, "is never found in the future. It is found in the quality of each small connection made in the present." Asher watched him work without hurry and without fear, yet with complete care. Soon, the stone was ready, simple, solid, and perfectly shaped for its place in the wall. The keeper stood and turned toward the river rushing past their feet. "Look at the water, Asher," he said. "It never thinks about the ocean. It never worries whether it will arrive there tomorrow. The water simply follows the easiest path it can find, right now. It moves around whatever stands in its way. Today. And because of that, it will always reach the sea. It does not need to worry about the future. It only needs to flow. Today. Your task is the same, he said. Be like the river, be like the stone. Flow without rushing. Focus without fear. The keeper placed the chisel and hammer into Asher's hands. The bridge is built one stone at a time, he said, and the future is built one moment at a time. Do your part, today. Then he turned and walked on down the path, continuing his journey. Asher stood alone, holding the tools. They felt heavier than before, but in a new, steady way. He looked down at the stone the keeper had shaped. It was simple. It was beautiful. Asher walked back to the pile of rough stones. This time, he did not look toward the far, unfinished end of the bridge. He did not listen to the voice of tomorrow's fear. He picked up a stone. He placed the chisel against it. He lifted the hammer. Tap, tap, tap! He focused only on the edge in front of him, only on the sound of the hammer, only on the dust rising from the stone. And when his mind tried to leap ahead toward some future storm, he gently brought it back. Just this one edge, just this one strike, just this one stone. His fear did not disappear all at once, but little by little, it grew smaller, crowded out by the full attention he was finally giving to his work. His hands grew steady. His pace grew smooth. He found a rhythm he had never felt before, and slowly, the joy of creation returned to him. Little by little, Asher's whole life began to change. The half-finished bridge grew quickly now. He still thought about the future, but only quietly, as a simple plan, not as a chain of worry pulling at his chest. When each bridge was finally finished, Asher no longer worried about whether it would survive the years. He simply felt the deep, quiet satisfaction of a day well spent, a day where he had given his very best to every single stone. He had learned the truth of the silent, patient river. The most powerful way to secure tomorrow is to perfect today. In time, Asher became known throughout the valley as the builder whose bridges lasted for generations, not because he worried about the future, but because he gave his whole heart to the present, one stone at a time. His life became peaceful. He was, at last, free. If somewhere in your life you are carrying a heavy worry about tomorrow, let this story remind you of something simple. You do not have to build the whole bridge today. You only have to shape one stone. The future is only a collection of perfectly lived todays.